The Donald Trump hush money for Stormy Daniels jury is officially in deliberations on this Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. Welcome back into the channel, everybody. Today, Wednesday afternoon, the jury in the Donald Trump hush money trial, where he paid off Stormy Daniels, former adult porn star, for being quiet, essentially, about their relationship, their alleged affair, has gone into deliberations. That jury was given nearly a 50-page instruction set for deliberations to determine whether the former president and possible next president of this United States is going to be convicted or found not guilty of providing hush money, $130,000 to the former adult actress for her silence. So, a couple of updates from today's jury deliberations. They deliberated for about 4 hours before they came back to the judge asking for a copy of his instructions, all 50 pages of them, which is insane why they wouldn't have provided that to them in the jury deliberation room, considering how important a set of judges' instructions and jury instructions are. That's insane. Why weren't they given that to begin with? And also, they want to rehear some testimony from Michael Cohen and from David Pecker. They wanted to know the testimony regarding the phone conversation with Donald Trump while Pecker was in the investor meeting. They also want to know Pecker's testimony about the decision not to finalize and fund the assignment of Karen McDougal's life rights. They want to know about David Pecker's testimony regarding a Trump Tower meeting and Michael Cohen's testimony regarding the Trump Tower meeting. The second note came shortly after with the first, with the jurors requesting to rehear those jury instructions. So there's some testimony they wanted to rehear, they thought was important. The problem is the jury has to wait for the court clerk to go back and find all of those transcripts and all of that video footage to provide to them. So that's not going to happen today. The jury was dismissed. They will be back tomorrow, at which point they will be provided those instructions and also provided that testimony so they can listen to it. Again, Trump was allowed to go across the hall. They've now been dismissed, so everybody is going home for the night. And they will begin deliberating again tomorrow. I believe they said at 9 a.m. Eastern time. It could have been 8, but I think they said 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there could be a verdict any day. It could be tomorrow. It could be Friday. The jury may want to get done by Friday. Usually, if it goes a long time, it's better for the defendant. If it's a quick answer from the jury, generally they thought he did it. If they don't come back really quick, there's either thoughts that he didn't do it or they have a jury that is split. And that could bid well for the former president. It could bid bad if they have a hung jury and have to retry him. This is up to your interpretation of whether the jury is going to be out for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. My thought process is we'll have a verdict Friday. As soon as we do have it, I'll bring it to you right away. I may even try to go live with it if I'm in a position to do so. I don't know where I'll be or when it'll happen. But this is the criminal hush money trial, the first of what could potentially be several trials for our former president. Some of them, he may be the president of the United States, depending on what happens in November when they come due. This is probably the craziest thing to happen in our country, regardless of what side of the aisle you stand or sit on. A former United States president, a sitting United States president, and now possible future president is on criminal trial in a federal court in New York City, and in a matter of days could have a verdict of guilty against him, which would essentially begin criminal sentencing for him to go to jail with Secret Service protections, which was another part of this story, that apparently there was leaked rumors that the Secret Service was discussing with Rikers Island, the prison in New York, how it would look if Donald Trump was sentenced to prison for him to show up and do his time with Secret Service agents in the jail protecting him, because U.S. presidents are afforded Secret Service protections for life. So that's the story out of New York City today, out of the courthouse with Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial this Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. What do you guys think? Do you think there's going to be a verdict this week? What do you think the verdict's going to be? Guilty, not guilty? Do you think that we're going to have Donald Trump going to jail, not going to jail? Do we think if he's sentenced to jail, there'll be crazy protest and outrage? What do you think is going to happen with this? How do you think this is going to play out? Let's see if we're right down the road as it comes, but I'd love to read it in the comments from you guys. I do read them all. If I can't respond to them all, Sorry about that, but I will read all the comments. And as always, thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting that like button, and thank you to all the new subscribers on the channel. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. I'm going to have tons of new videos, new stories, news, politics, celebrity, sports, you name it. We'll put it here on the channel and keep you up to date as much as possible with the world around us. And as always, enjoy your evening, enjoy your afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you again for being here, and I will see everyone next time.